everybody, this is another commission piece for Redcaboose117, and this is going to be a bit longer of an episode because I have a lot. Oh my god, my intros keep getting stupider every time. So let's begin. Let me remove the slime thing. Rip. Alright, this first one is, hold up, let me fix my camera. There we go. Chaos Nano. It's not like, Chaos Knuckles, like how Knuckles turns green in the Archie comics. Sorry, I should have said spoiler alert first. Well, this isn't like that. It's, Nano's super form mixed with his dark form. Now, his, forms, each and every one of them have, different personalities, like, super serious, hyper is cocky, and dark is, of course, anger. And, well, I kind of drew him, like, a bit too cocky looking. Couldn't you, mate, hey, couldn't you pick the better word? No, bad head. Alright, back to the video at hand. He has this, chip in his, chest fluff that, helps him control his, chaos energy, like how, Shadow's inhibitor rings do that. So, yeah, this is Chaos Nano. I did a horrible job coloring the face in, but it looks great. The only difference is his quills are a bit higher, he can flow, he has a bit of a aura around him, and his eyes are glowing red. As you can see, I did add a green outline around the eyes, because I did that thinking, well, since his fur color doesn't change, because Redcaboose117 told me that his fur stays the same, I figured his eyes will stay the same too, probably. Then I drew the green outlines. I thought, oh, what if they do change? And I asked him, and he said his eyes become turn red, and they have a slight glow to it. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but I did add some detail to show that it's glowing. And sorry if it sounds like I'm sorry that the camera's all shaky. It's really cold in my closet. Now let's move on to Nano with Caliber. He gave me this challenge to draw Excalibur Nano. It's like do you remember Sonic and the Black Knight? It's like that, but with Nano instead of Sonic. So really nothing changed about this picture other than one of his gloves are a gauntlet and he has a sword in his hand, which is Caliber. I wanted to draw this first before the big reveal, even though he saw the preview shot on my Reddit page, and some of my family actually saw the original recording of you drawing it, but the video will come out soon. Now, fully colored Excalibur Nano. I think I did a pretty good job on this, to be honest. I got the sword right. I did a decent job on the armor. He has a cape. It was the right colors, more or less. And well, the red is supposed to represent his stripes, since I thought, well, since I'm pretty sure that the original owner of Excalibur wasn't exactly the same as Sonic. I think it was like like the Wizard of Oz, like how lots of people, like how some of the characters in the movie looks like people that Dorothy actually knew in real life. that's how I kind of took the Sonic and the Secret Rings of Black Knight, but I digress. So, yeah, the armor is basically the same. I changed the color of the cape, changed the spines, added some more jewels, and that's it. Changed the boot style a bit too. And those red points, those are supposed to represent his bangs. It's just a pattern on the armor. And everything else is different but the sword. It's just Excalibur he's holding. I did a pretty good job. The colors look great. The drawing is decent. Now let's move on to... I have to zoom out for you can see all of this. Fake Nano. Well, this all started some time ago. We ran into this fake Nano. The one that looks like him, but it looks like a recolor shadow, to be honest. He's actually made out of nanobots. That's how he got his name. This one. That one's a clone of Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. This is a robot, basically. And, well, on to a bit of a fight, and then, you know, the classic faker. No, you're the faker, faker. I'm gonna make you eat those words, faker. All that stuff. Alright, let's start with the voice acting, since this is kind of a comic. I don't know how fake Nano would sound. I think it would sound kind of like Nano, but probably a bit more cheery sounding and a bit more robotic sounding at the same time. So I'm just going to use my normal voice. Slightly change it for different characters. Hi! There can only be one. And while all that's going on, blue in the background, breaking the fourth wall. He actually asked me to put blue in the background, saying something or confused. Alright, time for Blue to speak. What are you looking at? I'm just as confused as you. Stop breaking the fourth wall. I don't know, I just thought it would be funny to have Blue break the fourth wall just in that time. They kind of both do, actually, but that's in the video game. This is the drawing. This is like the manga. Alright, so let's move on. He asked me to draw Super Nano versus fake Super Nano. And I don't know. I'm not that good at drawing characters fighting. This Nano is about to ram that Nano, and he just, like, neutralizes the blow with his foot, even though that would technically shatter his foot. Rip. But, who cares? It's basically just, easy recolor of, normal robot Nano. Nanobot Nano. Fake Nano. Fake! The faker! And, Super Nano. It's, yellow, put some of his quills up, and change its eye color. That's it. I did a fine job. The leg looks a bit weird, but these poses all look weird. To be honest, I'm not that good at it. Just the camera a bit. There we go. Now you have a bit more of a upward view. Now, I'm going to assume this probably takes place after the battle. This is fake Nano being rebuilt. Oh my god, I just freaking realized something. He looks like Sans! This was completely unintended. It was meant to be just a straight blue eye, but I actually colored it. So I just turned it into an Irish, like, Metal Sonics. That's what I was going for. And these big nanobots seem a bit big to be nanobots, but I just figured, like, a bunch of little nanobots came together, formed these bigger nanobots, and just pulling apart and just rebuilding it to like get there faster. And this is probably after the fight. He's severely damaged. He's getting rebuilt. He's almost done. He just needs his leg and the part of his eyes, and my camera just keeps doing that. There we go, all fixed. Now let's move on to Corrupt Nano. This time I actually remembered the sword. I put an aura around, a corrupted aura around him, and I gave him blood. Like he has some dry blood on his fur, and some fresh one on his arms, sword, and a bit on his face. And I'm not that good at drawing characters in creepy poses, so this is the best that you're going to get, man. I'm sorry. And I think it turned out fine. It looks creepy. He has a creepy smile. Eyes that stare into your soul. Like, I want to get you. You want to play a game. It will be fun. That sounds more like a serial killer rather than a corrupted version of your best friend that you have. I did a fire, then he gets shot and he's dead. But I digress. Let's move on to happy things. This one is going to be this is going to be a disclaimer right here, right now. If you don't like the Nonzo Unleashed, is that what it's called? Or Wrath of Nonzo? I think Wrath of Nonzo is the sequel that's coming out next year. So if you remember in the fights, Super Sonic and Super Shadow, they fuse together and they create Shattuck. Well, this is kind of like that, but it isn't like a battle. I would think that probably something happened. What I'm trying to say, this is a fusion. So if you hate this, skip past all of this. Just end the video right here, right now. Alright. Time to move that. Let me just get this picture. This is the blue and I almost said shadow. Blue and Nano fusion. It's called New. I tried to be as gender neutral as I can, since Blue is female and Nano is male. But I think I did a pretty good job. It's kind of hard to tell if it's male or female. That's what I was going for. And the only real complaint I have about this is the shoes. I should have went with like a yellow or a light or a different shade of blue, or heck, even red would have looked good there instead of the black. I think it's fine. I did a mix of like the Nano's bracelets and Blue's teleporter bracelets. Since Blue's is silver and Nano's is gold, I did like a silver gold mix. I remember the alloy. I can't remember the name of the alloy that this color is based off of. I think it's like a grayish yellow color, and I give him yellow and a green eye because Blue has heterochromia. Common character trait, but I don't care. I screwed up the eyes on Blue the first time I made her, and the eye colors just kind of stuck. So I just left it like that, and I did a yellow and green eye because Blue's heterochromia. So yeah, Nano stripes, Blue's crazy green bangs, Nano's chest fluff, Blue's stomach patch, half skin, half fur arms, and odd mix of clothes, and the necklace, of course. And well, it looks pretty cool. I don't know what the voice would sound like, since Blue sounds like a cat from something. I have the name. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't remember the last name. It starts with cat from Tapper. Tapper. It's either Tipper or Tapper. Or I might even be pronouncing the first name wrong. Kathleen? Cat Tapper. That's what people call her, I guess, because that's what they started crediting her as in Minecraft story mode. At least just the cat part, but I digress. And Nano is supposed to sound like a silver Sonic sounding voice, which I don't know if I can really find a voice actor. I think like one of the voice actors for Sonic, like the one that did the Sonic X series and all the way to Unleashed, I think, did that voice. Wait, no, I'm pretty sure he was also in Secret Rings and Black Knight. Well, of course, his Secret Rings is 2007. Alright, he was in 06. He was in Sonic X. He was in Unleashed. He also played Shadow. Alright, let's move on. This is more of a Shadow-like fusion, because this is like a fusion, like you would, like all the traits would just mix together in some certain. This one just has one dominating over the other. This is the more masculine looking fusion. This is Nano, which sounds a bit girlier, but it was his choice in the name. Yeah, he has Blue's color Nano stripes, but a bit more in like Blue's highlighter pattern. If you look closely, like very closely, just get very close, you can see like a bit of green highlights. And Blue's extra back spine, because that was meant to be the tail on Blue before, but due to high up, so that became an extra back spine, and decided to stick forever because I thought it was fun and quirky. Blah blah blah. Shut up about Blue. Even the same eyes as Blue, like Blue's shoe pattern almost, but with like Nano's color palette and slight pattern like that. But like the shoelace and the little side things, with the little buckle things from Blue. Alright. I think this would have a bit more of a male sounding voice. Like, I don't know. Let's move on to the more feminine looking fusion. Blano. I'm not too happy with this color palette. I'm pretty sure it was just the yellow that's kind of throwing me off, but it looks nice. It's just the yellow that kind of throws me off. I did a bit more of Nano's shoe style, but with Blue's colors, but with the red too. From Nano, I gave her the necklace that Blue has, but changed the color to the chain there. The chain to gold instead of silver. And Nano's fur color, Blue's highlights, but in Nano's stripe pattern. Looks good. And she has skin arms, while Noodle has fur arms, but with the stomach patch. Blano has the chest fur. And let's move on to this bonus picture, because the fusions were supposed to be just for originally this episode, but then we moved on. Then he asked me to draw the fake Nano, and then corrupted Nano, and then Excalibur Nano, and then Chaos Form Nano. Instead of like splitting these up into different episodes, that would have me doing lots of these episodes for the week. I decided just to throw them all together. Alright, bonus picture time. it's a comic. This happened because I figured that this fusion would probably not happen like in a battle, because I'm not even sure if I would actually have Blue in her full-on story canon fuse with any character, fan or otherwise. But this is fun. This could be funny. I'm pretty sure that. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about something with the Nalu and the original New. If you look closely, there's a little split at the end of their middle quill that's like Blue's, but shut up about Blue. Let's do this comic. I'm thinking that if one of them is like full, one of them is talking a bit more dominantly, like the voice would be sounding like that one character, vice versa. But when they sound together like that, I don't know what I was thinking. Let's begin the comic. I wish I forgot to ask my brother's at my grandma's house. I was going to have him be here for it can sound like there's two voices coming from this one character, but it didn't work out because he's at my grandma's now. Alright. Ah! Nano, what did you do? I don't know. That's the mildest voice I can do without sounding like crap. So, yeah, this is the fusion. And, I was thinking maybe, some experiment happened, because, at times, Blue helps Nano out with experiments and stuff, because, of course, he's a clone. He's going to like doing experiments and stuff to understand who he is and whatnot, I think. I don't know. So, yeah, this is the fusion of Nano and Blue. The complete fusion, not the feminine, masculine, and gender neutral. I would like to see them in a RP. Instead of using he, she, and it in this, I'm just going to do the genderless pronouns like they, them, all that, just to make things a bit easier. So, yeah, this is new. I wish I could have gotten a bit more of a shocked expression on the face. And it looks fine. It looks cute. It looks tough. It looks awesome, alright? I like this drawing. Well, I just actually got a notification from Redcaboose117 from Roblox. He says, "So, what's up?" I'll answer that right when I get out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, note the bell, all that stuff, whatnot. Check out some of my other videos, blah, blah, blah. This is Now the Hedgehog for Redcaboose117, Part 3. Good night, everyone.